you probably know most of what God's doing in this area, but many pastors don't. They're not connected like somebody like you, and they don't know all the things that are happening. And there's probably some things that you haven't heard of either, right?
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be cool if you had an app or a website where you could type in that zip code, and then all of a sudden, all this research that we've been able to compile, and then find an easy way to make it accessible for folks. If you could just see, here's all the different ministries that God is doing in my area. Here are the needs that have been identified that are being met. So then we're going to call you and say, because somebody from your congregation come and meet with some other representatives from other ministries and congregations, and we have this really beautiful process of guiding those pastors and leaders, or they could just be representatives from the church, in a process of working together to discern what are the unmet needs still, like in Delray Beach. Yes, there's all these wonderful things happening, but what are some things that aren't yet happening? How has the gospel not penetrated this segment of the population, or this area the gospel needs to shine a bright light into this area? So what are the especially systemic unmet needs in our community? And while we have those people together, we're just going to lead them, inspire them, encourage them to start to say, well, my one little church can't, meet this need, but if I've got 5 or 6 other ministries or nonprofits or churches in this little meeting, what if all 6 of us, partner together? What could we do to meet this unmet need? And so that's what community life is all about. What's God doing? What is yet to be done? And can we just gather churches together? We're not going to tell them what to do. We're going to say, you guys work together to get a vision for how God's calling you as partners to reach out. And then the rest of our mission is simply to come alongside those partnerships to get these churches and ministries in ongoing, sustained missional, cohorts. And we're just going to walk with them as they carry out the vision they feel like God has given them together.